Hey guys, what's going on? Adam Snyder here with the Homemade Entrepreneur, and today I just want to talk to you guys about how you can increase your Amazon FBA sales with only making a few minor tweaks. So the first thing you need to understand is that if you only have a few items, in your inventory, you only be selling a few items. Okay, so what does that mean? You need to buy more inventory. Buy more inventory will mean you can sell more inventory. Okay, that is a very simple, very simple tip for you. I don't really even call that a tip. It's just more common sense. Buy more stuff, you sell more stuff. That simple. If you have any questions on that, you can comment below, or go to Facebook, send me a message over on Facebook. Another thing, so I have a little note thing here. Gonna kind of read off of that, then expand on a little bit. So first thing, diversify your inventory. So what I noticed when I first started out, because I was selling mostly toys and tools. Toys do very well, especially around fourth quarter, and they do fairly well throughout the rest of the year. Tools do moderately well throughout the entire year. There's no up and down point in the tools I was selling. But then I got into clothing, I got into shoes, I got into home and kitchen products, I got into groceries, got into health and personal care and beauty. By expanding what I was selling, that increased my sales, not only because I was selling more of the short-term items, so items that they'd hit the warehouse and they'd sell like that day. I was selling those, and that was always a great opportunity, a great source for me. But what I was doing was I was buying long tail items, so items that, let's say in home and tools and home improvement, they're like ranked 200,000. I would buy 5 of those, and every 3 weeks or something, I'd sell one. And so it was working out great because I was getting consistent sales from my long tail products, as well as I was getting fast sales from the short-term products as well. Okay, and by diversifying over multiple categories, so clothing would do really well, sporting goods was killing it right around spring and summertime, and then clothing and school, like office products, were doing really good like in August. Shoes were doing good then, toys killing it in fourth quarter, tools like the first of the year were doing great, sporting goods again first of the year, fitness stuff, exercise stuff, supplements, diet products, those were doing great January, February. So just keep in mind, diversifying your portfolio of inventory will increase your sales. Next thing, buying lower ranking inventory. Something that I struggled with very early on was, what rank should I buy? At this time, there was no guide that tells you need to buy this, you need to buy that, and it can't be any higher than this rank, or else you're only going to sell X amount per month. There was no guide like that. There is now. There's so many out there. I have 2 guides actually in my Amazon FBA training course that you can check out if you want to. There'll be a link in the description below to it. It's a $67 course. So if you need it, you are not to the level you want to be at, go take it. I guarantee it will help you. Another thing, so toys. That is something, or not toys, used electronics. That is something I always get questions about. How do you know what the rank is? Because they're in multiple different categories. There are subcategories, and they are. And the hard part about that is you need to understand what those subcategories are. You need to understand what the main category is, how that item is actually ranked in the main category. If that item is not ranked inside the main category, you need to either guess how many selling per month. You need to either take a stab at and risk whatever money you're going to invest in it, or you just leave it there. And these items are more thrift store items, garage sale, yard sale stuff, so more for people just starting out, or are doing that type of business, not retail arbitrage, wholesale, private label. Okay, so the last tip that I have for you, there's 3 simple tweaks that you can make. The third one is to use a repricer. And I get this question all the time. Repricers are bad. Why do you use it? I use a repricer because I do not have the time and I do not have the resources. I'm not going to go pay somebody to sit in front of the computer and reprice all my items. It just makes no sense. So I pay, I don't know what it is, like $50, $70 a month, I don't remember, for a Be Cool membership. per month, and it reprices all my inventory. So what I do is I go in and I set it so what my price is when I set it in Inventory Lab. I will go 8% lower, and I'll go 15% higher for that particular item. Well, actually for all my items, but for that item I'll go 8% low and 50% higher. But I'm trying to get the buy box, so I'll do whatever it takes to get the buy box. If it means I'm gonna match the minimum FBA price, that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna sell it at that, and I'll be happy with it. Great. Okay, so a repricer doesn't always mean you're making less. Sometimes if you're at your minimum and there's somebody selling less than you, you're staying at your minimum. As soon as that item sells and now you're the lowest, the repricer will actually bump you up to the next lowest FBA price. So let's say the next lowest FBA price is $2 higher than you are. It will bump you up to that $2 increase, or to your maximum. So just keep that in mind. A repricer is not always bad. Sometimes they're really good. In my case, I've had great experiences with them, so that's why I continue to use them. So those are my 3 tweaks that you can make to increase your Amazon FBA sales. If you have any questions, please let me know. Comment below. The links to Be Cool, that will be in the description below. The link to my Amazon FBA training course, that will be in the description below. I'm struggling talking right now, but so go check those out. Make sure you go follow me over on Facebook, facebook.com/homemade-entrepreneur, and you can also follow me on Instagram. Instagram is homemade_entrepreneur, and go check me out there. But if you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, click that button right there, become one today, and I'll see you guys on the next video. You guys take care.